Hello everybody, here is my review for Godzilla Minus One. Came out of theater not too long ago after watching the film. It is 7:45 p.m. As per usual, be spoiler free. If you happen to like the content of my channel, please hit the subscribe button below and spread the word to your friends and family. Provide a like and a comment if you want to. Having said that, Godzilla has always been my favorite kaiju of all time. Growing up as a child, I can remember watching Godzilla, Mothra, Rodan, King Ghidorah, Mechagodzilla, and Gamera and King Kong. So all these specific kaijus that more or less helped, well, assisted in terms of shaping and molding my childhood of giant monsters has a very deep and special place within my heart. And my favorite Godzilla film of all time is still Godzilla 1985. I know it has a different title associated with it, but growing up when I lived in Germany, that was the one Godzilla film I watched on a daily basis. And even the one that was released in the 90s was still more or less a guilty pleasure. And of course, you had Godzilla, then Godzilla King of Monsters, then Godzilla versus Kong. Either way, Godzilla has more or less been cinematically animated, literature wise, very much cemented within popular culture. So with this film, this managed to accomplish a feat that no other Godzilla storyline has managed to succeed with, and that is allowing you to more or less connect with the characters on an emotional level. Given that the storyline is taking place within the confines of post World War II Japan, after they have literally been decimated by the atomic bomb, they're attempting to do the very best that they could do to survive living in this wasteland, if you will. Unfortunately, you have Godzilla rising from the ocean and wreaking even more havoc. So now it's all about surviving this unknown, physics-defying monster that, for all they know, literally has no weaknesses. So you're following this family and then the friends in general, and it's really a beautifully shot film. The storyline is perfect. The atmosphere is essentially haunting and has this melancholic feel to it. And for a film that was made with a 15 million to 20 million dollar budget, seeing how it beautifully shot it was on the big screen, I mean, cinematically, it's absolutely gorgeous. You can't help but think to yourself and ask the question, why is it that a film that has a 15 to 20 million dollar budget looks so much better, precise, and clear compared to the ones that have been made for 200, 300, some maybe even 400 million? You think to yourself, where in the world is that money going? You cannot tell that this was made with a 15 to 20 million dollar budget. I mean, is that good on a visual perspective. The acting is just top notch elite. Japan has a very firm grip of what it means to allow the audience, whether it's through cinema, animated, or literature or manga, I'm sorry, they have this clear understanding of what it means to give the audience what they want. And you really truly connect with the characters here. You want them to survive. They are immensely likable, and you don't want Godzilla to hurt them. You don't really want him to harm anybody in this film. That's the clear difference between this one and past films, is the fact that Godzilla is literally in this adaptation is a monster that is causing all kinds of destruction. Obviously, given that he's a creature, there is no sentimental value for him. However, he is just wreaking destruction nonstop, and it is terrifying. For me personally, this is probably the my favorite Godzilla design of all time. He's absolutely frightening. It just looks like something that truly did emerge from the very bowels of hell itself, and that is a rare feat of being able to create a creature that defies all logic and physics, and it is beautiful. And in his atomic breath, chilling, haunting. There's a one image of the film. I'm not going to spoil it for you, obviously, but it's probably one of my favorite Godzilla still frames or motion sequences in history. I mean, it's just that haunting and beautiful. Aside from the acting, which is top notch and perfect, the visuals are amazing. The emotionality and the music, the orchestral score, hearing his theme on the big screen with the through the PA is just wonderfully mesmerizing. It's very rare to still have a Godzilla film that's really just does what no other one has done, and that is create the perfect film, if you will. It is absolutely outstanding to see what they have done, what Japan has done with this particular form of cinema. Absolutely top notch. You can't go wrong with it. I do highly recommend it. It is probably, I'm going to go ahead and say, as bold as it is by far the best Godzilla film that you will ever watch. And I do recommend it. And I will say it's in subtitles, so it's subbed, but the subtitles doesn't necessarily distract you from being able to enjoy what's on the screen. It still flows perfectly with the confines of the story. And I can't sing enough praises about this film. It's absolutely just breathtakingly beautiful, haunting, frightening, intense, atmospheric. Highly recommended. 2 thumbs up. 10 out of 10. If you have watched it, let me know in the comment section what you thought about it. Provide a like and visit me on my Discord. And my next reviews go beyond the Angel Studios feature film titled The Shift. You will be seeing me again. Take care and peace out.